Hello, Chris. We are live. How's it going? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I decided I needed to get on things a bit early because I've got some projects that I'm working on. And I was also getting lost in a ring design, which everyone's probably going to look at that and just be like, what's that supposed? That doesn't look very good. I sketched stickmen. What the hell do you think you're doing? No! Yeah, you little shit. Not the fucking cord. You don't play with cords, you little fucking furballs. You can't live without them because they're just so adorable, but they cause the most chaos in the world. Cats. Anyway, sorry about that. I love my kitty. I have a plethora of pretty things to show today. I've decided today, I know I don't show my rings off that often, and I decided I wanted to show them off. And, maybe someone out there wants a new ring. I've got a bunch of them. I should probably grab my sizing stick, though. That way I can properly tell people what size they are when asked. So many of these can be resized. Not all of them can be. There we go. Yeah? Let's see here. We'll get the... I know this is probably a little difficult to... Let's see, I'm trying to get... Oh, and I've got a giveaway, which, Chris, we're going to make sure that you're in that now. So this week's giveaway is starting off with one that wasn't claimed. This happens every once in a while. Someone will win a giveaway, and they won't claim it. And so I'll give it a month. And if I don't hear from them, we'll just re-roll it. So today, we have... Yeah, I know, right? And they knew they won it. I go out of my way to at least let people know and just be like, hey, send me an email, please. We've got a sapphire vial, one of my wire wraps. Oh, I know you are, Chris. And you are entered in today's giveaway by virtue of chatting in the chat. I know it's really, really difficult to get into this giveaway. I'm gonna put you right here. Boom! Lisa! It's good to see you. I'm doing great. And how are you, Lisa? It's getting close. And I got something I'm going to have to get out to you just to make sure it gets to you by your birthday, Lisa. Because, you know. What I do. Get Lisa on here. The jade cabochon in there. I think it's jade. Could be a form of onyx or something. It's pretty, though. If it is jade, it's nephrite. The labradorite cab. See, there's a couple boulder opal cabs. Another labradorite. This is a moving furniture. Oh, that's joy. Oh, joy. I make things so difficult. I know, right? I understand, Lisa. I appreciate you just hanging out. Like, it helps. The watch time has gone up so much recently. I thank you so much for that. We're getting really close to ad revenue. I swear I saw a blue flash there for a second, but it was probably in my head. I'll be honest, I don't know how this actually qualified as boulder opal, but, that's what JTV sold it as. I still got the box. Let's see here. And a little tourmaline specimen. So far, there's only 2 people in that giveaway. I'll pop these up a bit later unless there's any one of them catching anyone's eyes. I'm still in love with this moonstone castle set. Oh, nice. I should put my gloves on, or a glove on. That's the very minimum. So this is I am going to show this ring just because it's one of the more simple, but it's a lot more complex than it might look at first. So this is a moonstone ring. Let's see here. I got to get it right. And as you can see, I spent a lot of time to make sure all of the moonstone would flash sequentially as it moved. It's done in a castle setting, the half eternity band. Thank you. I'm really proud of myself on this ring. This is, if I would have done this in gold and diamonds, it would be considered fine jewelry. That ring's 200. Thank you to whoever hit that like button. I appreciate that. Thank you. See, is there any others here that are kind of nifty? Got a couple 10-karat gold ones. Actually, this one might catch some people's eyes. 10-karat white gold. It's got 2 yellow diamonds and a sapphire garnet. And this ring is $550. And it's handmade by me. Oh, no worries. I figure most people will get around to it eventually. Something about that white gold. Yeah. I love sapphire garnets so much. Okay. We'll get a section where I show these off later, and I've got some other jewelry pieces that I haven't shown off in a minute, including the beast of the beasts. But let's start with something a bit more basic today. Actually, you know what? Labradorite seems to be a good place to start most days. Let's start with some labradorite. I'm trying to grab randomly too. Like, I'm not even looking at what I'm grabbing off my board today. Damn, cat. Come on, buddy. How much hair do you have? Big fur balls. Ooh. I don't know why, but the way the light caught it there just looked really neat. It's almost like it's got some symbol in there. Kind of cool. Nope. No looking. No looking. Randomly pull whatever your fingers land on. They land on the board. Yes, yes, yes. Go. Got some labradorites. Yeah. We'll make this a little simple today. Oh, I gotta grab something. I'll be right back. I think. I don't know if it's completely finished, but I want it to be. It needs to be finished. Ow, come on. I have one of my new pendants that I did this week, and trade that out. And it's not a bank breaker either, and that's what's so cool about it. We'll get to it shortly. Let's see. Okay. I got me two little mini pendants. I probably need to polish this. I'll show it off anyway, and it'll be polished when I send it out. Alrighty. I need to get some more of these grandma gloves. Also feel like I should get a butler suit for the next festival I do. Be that guy out at like a hippie festival with music playing who's dressed like I'm in, my own Cartier store. That's got a nice gold. Ooh. Ooh, what? Ooh, that's neat. It's got some conflicting colors that almost gray color. That's interesting. It's I Some of my panhandling stuff is kind of stuck with me. Like when I was on the Las Vegas Strip, um, my favorite two signs were "crack don't grow on trees" and just like unedited, but "F you" with a smiley face. And I would do all sorts of different outfits that I would pull out of dumpsters. And one time I found a tuxedo. I made a lot of money doing that one because I had dreads, but I was in like, obviously a drug addict. But people loved it. I don't know. I always considered myself an entertainer out there. Fairly big one, $12 on this one. When I discovered that, it was totally being a moment of being frustrated and pissed off at the world. And like I just finally flipped my sign over, the normal homeless please help, blah blah blah, and just wrote fuck you on it. And excuse my language. And I thought I broke the matrix. I was like, what's going on here? Because in 20 minutes I had over $50, and that was in 2017. And that was the month before that. I would be out panhandling all day to get $20 max. It's like that's where it's my gift. $5 on this one. But then after I realized like it worked, I drew a smiley face on it, and I just threw a ton of energy into it, and people thought it was hilarious. That and the crack don't grow on trees, because it was obvious I had some problems. Like 160 pounds, or I know when they finally picked me up, I was 145. You will claim 5. Chris has the first claim. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that. We have number 5 for $5. That's the wrong. Okay, so I need one of these. Where's my marker? I can't do this without a Sharpie. It's like panhandling. I have to have a Sharpie. A lot of similarities. In both cases, I consider myself an entertainer of sorts. Meow, meow, meow. What are you staring at? You know what? You are a good boy. Don't kill anything. C23. Absolutely. 1 second here. There we go. That one. We have 23. Oh, hello. That's pretty. Good eyes there. Is that purple? That is a little purplish. Uh, $5. That's $5. And it is a little purpley. I I don't blame you because if you hadn't, I probably would have. Get a little memory about purple labradorite. I got enough. I don't need to snag more, but still. Thank you, Chris. The R comes before the I. 10? Oh yeah, that one with the and it's $12. Its pattern is really neat. Okay. Thank you. I I appreciate it. You are getting cute little collection there. Alrighty, where was I? I was on this. And thank you for making requests. I appreciate that. So we have this opal pendant that I handmade, front and back. Now, these style of pendants, especially when I do all this engraving work, take forever. And they've got a lot of nice gemstones. The diamonds are diamonds. We've got Savorite garnets, yellow diamonds, my yellow and orange sapphires, and then a garnet at the bottom. This thing is just on fire. Now I've been asking like 1,200 for this pen. Oh, and there's a ruby on the back. I always forget about that ruby. I've been asking 1,200 for this piece. I'd be willing to go down to 950 for the magic turtle, enchanted turtle. I didn't design it as a sea turtle, but once somebody pointed out it looked like a sea turtle, it was over. It's been a sea turtle to me ever since. Meh, meh. What's up? Should I put your cans of cat food on the start selling those? No? He's a good little buddy. You behave yourself. Hey, Patio. Welcome, and we will get you on the giveaway list. Did autocorrupt get the best of your original? It's what happens to me a lot. Oh, it goes. Getting quite beautiful up here in Montana. It's been a little difficult to stay cooped up indoors, but doing my best. That one's 16. That's fair. Nice. I want to figure out the describing word for this color. Well, thank you. It's it's out of my price range. I couldn't afford that thing. I wish I could. I'm a bit proud of that particular piece. I'm not letting you out there while I can't see you. I'd have to run over there every 10 minutes to check on you, and that's not easy for me, buddy. Purple? Does it have flashes of purple? Yeah, my meow meow. He just he's having a harder time being cooped up than I am. So I've been letting him out on a leash, kind of like most people would with a dog. Except for he's really well behaved, besides eating grass and picking fights with deer. Just what actually worries me is like other animals. Hey, my buddy. This one's 5. Some people really love these striped ones. Yeah, pets are a blessing. They really are. Meow. Really. And he keeps saying like, "Hi, is that so?" Really? You don't say. I'll be back in 34 seconds. Sound now? Okay, we got sound again. Sorry about that. Oh, dang. That'd be scary. Although I'd be more afraid of like the cat's safety than mine personally. This one's $4. So I've still got to polish this piece, but it's one of the Montana Sapphires that I faceted myself. Once I'm done polishing it, this pendant will be 200, which is about the value of one of these sapphires. It's a 60 pointer, I do believe. And once I'm done polishing it, it'll kind of have more of that look, which I'll show off a little more. This is a Montana Sapphire that I didn't polish or didn't cut myself. Not put that mirror polish. Yeah, mine's I'm starting to learn, like, I thought he would be okay more if I were to train him to go back out on his own, but he's not very smart. Like, anytime he hears a car, he just freezes, and it doesn't matter if he's in the middle of a road, and I can't break him of that habit, and I'm like, "Dude, that's bad. We can't keep doing that." I don't know how to, like, use positive. Oh, I'm sorry. That's rough. No, no, he's kinda captured, unfortunately. That's $8. I do feel bad about it, though. I really do. Um, I'm really against the concept of taking away his ability to make his own choices in life for my emotional well-being. I just that I struggle with that thought. Because I've seen far too many people who act the same way with other humans, and I don't know that I can see much of a difference. That said, I go out of my way to give him a really nice gilded cage. Thank you. I'm really proud of that, of how well some of those stones are coming out, the sapphires. And that one's $3. I didn't get time to polish it. Even the backs are starting to come together better on these. I've learned to solder the frame together and then just build the rest up better. Let's see, where was I? I'm on 16. Ooh, another one of those. That has hints of purple. How did I miss so many of those? That's not normal. For $7 too. What's going on there? Aw. I know what you mean there, patio. Like, I know he loves being here because he literally sleeps next to me all night long, and I mean, like, underneath my hand most nights. Claim, 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 claimed. And, I also make sure to give him all the wet food he wants. I've considered switching his dry food to the kitty treats he likes. Because why not? Good claim there, Chris. Make sure I get this down. I am 17. Hey, Ken. How are you? Oh, I know what you mean, patio. Actually, I'm looking into Fresh Pet right now. Nice, Ken. Nice. $7. But it's my job, Chris. I show pretty stones to people, and they buy them. I wish, honestly, I would prefer to show my jewelry and have people buy my jewelry, but I've noticed that that doesn't often work as well. Crap, I forgot to send out notifications. Can y'all give me one moment, please? I gotta let a few people know I'm live. Like, I set up the text messages. Back again. There we go. I apologize. Oh, thank you. See, I gotta get Ken on the giveaway list real quick. Is there anybody I missed? I don't think so. Boom. Good timing, Joseph. Hello. Got you on the giveaway list. Today we have this so far. How you doing today, Joseph? Let's see here. I showed this one off. I didn't get a price on it though. This one is $145, and this is also a Montana Sapphire. It's just not one that I faceted. Nice. Good to hear. Hope you were having a fun time finding some rocks. Hey, Vicky. Get Vicky on. Nice. That's awesome, Joseph. See here. Number 19 was $5, by the way. 17, I don't know. That one was $7. Do a very good job of that. That is one thing I am pushing myself today. I really, really, really want to go down to the river. I actually tested myself to see if I could handle walking that far. I think I can. I really want to get down there today, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. That's a neat striped pattern. See, and this one is $4. Jesse's working. He said he would be working yesterday, and Will, I have a feeling, is also working. He's had a project going for the last couple weeks. Last night he was driving. See here, 20 was $4, so we got 21. Yes, indeed. And that one is $4.50. Oh, really? Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, Will. That's interesting, patio. I'd actually be interested in seeing that. If you got a picture, you don't mind shooting me an email. I'd be interested to see how that turned out. I I mean, poor choice of a turn phrase. Hey, Jeff. See, and that one is 8.8 grams. So we're just gonna go with $8 because I'm not putting 80 cents on. So next, similar to this piece in the style, except I didn't do a lot of the excessive carving on it. It has a good quality moonstone, tanzanite, teal sapphires, I do believe. Yeah, I've got teal sapphires, and then I used moissanite. I did this because I wanted to make one of these types of pendants and not have to charge $1,000 for it. This pendant is $275. Right on. I didn't get a chance because I was like scrambling to get myself popped up today. Because, like I said, I want to go rock hounding, and also I'm designing. Yes, that is a moonstone and a good quality one. I If somebody wants, I can carve this up still. If they do want it that extra time, I just have been trying to figure out how to bring nice jewelry down to a more reasonable price. And then I also today was I knew if I didn't I'm working on a ring design, which that looks atrocious, I know. It'll probably look a little better once I get metal going. Thank you. That might be an interesting idea. Just not doing all the extra stonework on it. I might have to look into that idea. And yes, it's a ring with branches and a few leaves. I'm going to try to teach myself some carving techniques. And then it'll have a couple pieces here. If it works in silver, what my plan right now is to use a blue zircon and I don't know what over on the sides, but if it looks good in that, then I might redo it in gold using my magenta colored Montana Sapphire and the pink sapphires I've got to go with it. I don't know. I'm just messing around. I've played with that a little bit, Ken. It doesn't do quite the look that I'm looking for in this, but there are a lot of times I've done that, and it does look great when you are working with wire. All right, we have board one. We can clear this one and move to something else. I do have an entire flat of rings to show off. If people want to do a section of that, we can see how that might go. Actually, I think I'll just start lining them out on the sides. And that's definitely what'll end up happening. It's just I draw very poorly. I I tell people all the time that they don't want me to sketch a project before I do it. Yes, it does help the algorithm. Actually, we're doing really good on them thumbs ups. I appreciate that, everyone. Thank you. Fine. Under an hour. We're off to a good start today. Let's see here. Really, it it can be delayed sometimes. I'm seeing 9 myself currently, but I mean, you know, got a little diamond mini pendant there. Put up an opal necklace, and then do another affordable one. I better take a second to write down hello, Melissa and Jeff on this week's giveaway, and Will. So Will, Joseph, Melissa. I just write MUH because that works. I think I got everyone so far. Doing good. Let's see here. Got one ring out. Let's do an aquamarine. Selection. The aquamarine. And then I got some sapphires we can toss up there too. Oh, that reminds me. Come here, Sapphire. Yeah, you can't hide from me. Boom. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Melissa giveaway. So this week I've got this giveaway. It's actually a re-roll of a giveaway I did a while back, and the person never got a hold of me to claim it. So we'll give it away again. And whoop, we're gonna just toss another little. We got a sapphire jar. It's a pendant. It's my buddy actually makes these glass marbles, and then I make them into pendants. His name's Blue Flame Glass. He's a friend of mine on the Instagram. He does some really magical stuff. Like, for those of you who have seen my bookshelf and those beautiful galaxy globes I have, he did those. Someday I'll set them up. Alrighty. So we got an aquamarine here. This one is $7. Reminds me, I want to look at something real quick. My brain is spacing me. It likes doing this. Yes. Melissa, thank you for sending me that picture. That was super cool. Nice chance picture to take. See, we got 12 on this one. Unless I'm reading the price wrong, at which case you want to claim it before I realize that, because I might be writing it upside down. That was pretty neat. I've had a similar challenge a couple times myself, but I've never actually gotten a picture like that. It always like is too quick. And for me it's always just the spotlights behind me, not a cool image of the sky. Like that was awesome. Whoa, get back down there. What was two is an aquamarine. Um, 1 through 11, the first two rows are aqua, and then these two here are also aqua, and then the rest are sapphires. Hey, Rosalind. Get you written down. Oh. It was, wasn't it? Patty, I got you. And I think I still got your email, so I can. But if you don't hear from me in like a day or two, please send me an email. But I think I have your email still. How you doing, Rosie? Alrighty, about that. And two was, I think it's $12. Um, it is a really nice one and a fairly big one, but I'm pretty sure. Ooh, you know what? $12. Nice. Good score there. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a bag just so I have a little tag sticking up telling me who that belongs to, so I can. Hold up. No, no, I'm tripping. I already have. Well, boom, got it. Sorry about that. I do. Actually, I've got a few nicer ones that'll be popping up here in a bit. Um, I've got some rubies, and I have a really nice garnet. Actually, I'll give the sneak peek of that garnet because it's right next to me. Um, it's a big one. It's expensive too. Well, it's kind of expensive. But I do have some rubies that'll be up on the next block, as well as some garnets and some spinel and some fish bait. Fish aren't colorblind. I I always assumed they were. Then again, now that I think about it, why would all the fishing lures I have be painted in different colors, or used to have? I don't do fishing anymore. 18 people hanging out. Melinda, hello and welcome. I better make sure I get you written down. Linda, is my voice cutting out? This aqua was 5, the cushion cut. Okay, so it might just be you, Melissa. We got another aqua. Thank you, Will. This is a fairly blue one too, for $7. Got a round brilliant cut, and this one is $5. It's got some brilliance to it. That's actually fairly impressive. Intermittent sound, huh? That's weird. Let me try to reboot my camera real quick. Sometimes that'll fix the problem. But that is weird that I'm getting no. If some of you are getting it and others aren't, well, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, it probably is a YouTube issue, I'm guessing. But it doesn't hurt to at least try to reboot my camera. Ah, there we go. Perhaps a refresh will fix the problem then. Thank you, Melissa. Alrighty, I gotta put my glove on real quick. Or it might have been my camera. I don't know. It might have been my camera. I have no clue. All right. Next is a crazy good deal for a handmade 10 karat gold ring set with, I want to say, a 40-point diamond. I could be slightly off on that. I do know my price is $1,000, and that's my low end on it. It's got 3 diamonds and 12 sapphires, all of which are well cut, good brilliance, and set in 10 karat yellow gold. This one is sizable too. That is one of the nice things about using all diamonds and sapphire. I can do a cut and then put in or take out some gold and put it back together. The blue really does make it pop. I'm still a bit proud of that particular ring. Did all right on it. Alrighty. Now for number 7. Which is $14. It's got really good cutting to it. Dang, some of those other ones I had up were really good deals. Reminds me. Perfect. Um, Melissa, I can try to help you with that over email. I apologize. I'm doing better about trying to mark all of the bottoms on them. Sometimes I kind of suck at that, but thankfully I keep fairly decent records, and with a couple pictures, my knowledge, and maybe my records if needed, we might we might be able to figure it out. See, in this aqua, this oval is $9. Like I said, I've gotten a little better about making sure I. See, and then I got $9 on this one. Got $9 on this one. And then a trillion cut, which is 14. It's a bit bigger, decent cutting to it. Coloring is all right. All right, next we have ourselves a little mini pendant. Now, this mini pendant is priced at $120. It's one of my birthstone minis. That's a yellow diamond and a white diamond set in it. That one's 120. All right, I've got two more aquamarine. This one's a fairly big one. Not much at all. Honestly, and this one's 20. So my sterling actually is probably closer to 935, between 935 and 950 silver. Um, if a little extra 999 got into your 925 scrap, it'll just raise it up a little bit. It might make it just a little softer, but thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. Um, but not really noticeable, and it will depend on how much a little is, but I've done it many, many, many times, and it hasn't been a problem for me. The only time I would worry is if it's gonna lower it underneath that 925, because sterling silver has to be 92.5% silver or higher in content. Oh, that's a pretty one. That is important to me. It really is. That said, it also, when the whole piece is art like that, it drives up the labor cost a lot. This one is $8. I can tell by the fact that it's marked A instead of aqua that that's an older stock, and I got it a bit cheaper, but it's a nice one. That's a really good one for $8. I might have missed the post from earlier. I am really good at missing things on here. It's a skill of mine. Alrighty. Now I'm going to move on to the fracture-filled sapphires. I'll I'll talk with you via email. I do my best. I think I have your email still. So I may be mistaken on that. If you could send me an email to, I've got it in the pinned comment and also written down here. Let's see, where was I? Ah, yes, 15. I just went and looked to make sure, and I don't see it on when I in my search results. So the fracture filled sapphire, one of the larger ones, closer to a carat. This one is $15. Shorthand. I might be confused. See, and this one is 20. That's because of how blue it is. It might be. I might be able to pull it up from there. But it should be in my email too, because I know I've emailed with you in the past. I might be able to look it up in my PayPal, but that can be difficult sometimes. If it's been a long time. See, and this one's 9. They're fracture filled. They are natural sapphires, but they use a form of fracture filling to make their clarity a bit better. Yeah, you can pay through PayPal. Shipping is usually around 12, although for a single item like that, we could just do regular grounded vantage, and that would probably be $6. If it's just like a couple stones and they're all in hard cases, it's not such a big deal. I usually just go straight to a small box flat rate though. But yeah, they are natural. They just, you know, gotcha. Thank you, Joseph. Just the one. Call it $6. There's no need to go with pay more for shipping than the item. Thank you, Joseph. Okay, now. Oh, 23 is also a fracture filled sapphire, but it's a little better of one. Oh dear. I should I just like auction it then? Because I'm seeing like I don't know what to do here. Y'all got me in a tough position. This is I don't have another one like this. It is 75. I gotta say, Rockin' kind of beat everybody to it on that one. I wasn't expecting there to be more. Actually, I didn't expect anyone would be wanting to. Rockin', you got the claim, buddy. If you want it. Nah, that looks like they both are bowing out on that one. That would be a big one, Joseph. It's a special type of glass that they use to do the filling. Yeesh. Although now that I know, oh my god, I've been addicted to this stuff for 20 years. I feel you there. I've only been addicted for going on 4 now, but where was I on this board? 18. 18 it is. 18 needs a little love with the polishing or the you know basically a multi-fiber cloth or microfiber cloth. Why, thank you. I would guess more about 150 to 3 depending, but close. Um it's really clear, and honestly there's only one spot in it that I can see that fracture filling. Otherwise it would have never hit the board. It almost didn't. It was a last minute inclusion. Alrighty. Australian opal. Or not Australian, sorry. African. Specifically Ethiopia. Got a nice confetti pattern to it. Full spectrum, I do believe. I know I see a bunch of yellows. Yep, there's my reds. In that top corner there. I got rubies in it, sapphires, champagne diamonds, or a champagne diamond, more sapphires, savorite garnets, amethyst, and yellow diamonds. And I did hand make this piece. In hand, expect 25% more color. I agree with that 100%. And that's being conservative because I don't want to oversell anybody, but yeah, it does have more color in person for sure. You know what? We'll bring it under $1,000. $999 today. Yeah, some of them colors just refuse to show up. All right, 19. Got that darker blue. This one is $15. A little smaller. Ow. Wow. Ow. What the fuck? You know when suddenly just a stupid sharp pain happens and you don't know why? Bullshit. Sorry. Thank you. I put a lot of work into that piece. Here's another one of those fracture filled. The opal in that is a nice one for sure. I was actually considering today it. I would have to have the right number thrown at me on this particular opal. This one's like 4.5 to 5 carats, I believe. It's a beefy one. It does have full spectrum and almost like from one side to the other, which is why I would want the right cut of price. Hey, Iris, how's it going? This is also Ethiopian. Some people aren't. I myself actually like the fiery colors. Got some like electric crackle up at the top and Not your everyday opal for sure. I might I might put this on the board later as an auction with a reserve, but that reserve would be a bit out there. Ugh. Did I show this one? This one is 20. The Minecraft Championships. People put some amazing thought into that game. I have myself, so no criticism or anything. And then this one is $10. And these make really good rings too. Just to kind of show off one. Here's a ring I made with one of those sapphires that I just showed. And then 22. Thank you, Melinda. And that ring is $150. Wait, no. I'm sorry. That ring is $178. I remember that price because that was like a discounted price that I had going for a while. And this last one I just showed is $8. It bit me. Let go. Bad sapphire. Bad. No treats for you. See, I got Melinda, Melissa. I don't think I've missed anybody. Oh, Iris. Hi, Iris. Oh. All right, here I've got a blue topaz wire wrap pendant, and this one is $120. I'm still surprised they've yet to find a better method for doing that, Iris. Clothing should not be dangerous. All right. Let us move to the next section. Never dull. do our best. Don't blame you there, Iris. We had a request for reds, which is a pretty sensible request after showing blues. So, we'll come back to this at another time. Let's see here. We're going to start with... We're gonna do a red showing. Or as much as I can red. I guess some morganite we'll have to do. Oh, yes. Good thinking there. Something pretty, I hope. Now, not all of these are going to be strictly reds. Although I do also have some rubellite tourmalines. That could be a thought in the future. Okay. So I got kind of a scatter shot here. Top row is going to be fracture-filled rubies, like this one, for $8. Oh, yeah. There's totally inexpensive rubies. Also, lab-grown rubies can be fairly affordable and look really nice. This one is $8. A lot of these are on like a kind of a good, really good deal. You want this one here. Or the next. This one? I don't know that, I don't think, I was going to say, I think number one is also available at $8. Number 3 is a little cleaner. It's 10. 4 is 20. It's really clean. 5 is somewhat clean. It's 10. 7 is 20. And 8 is 10. Would you like number 1 instead, or the 2 of them? You're went to get coffee and came back to some rubies, huh? Yeah, that is a good thing to point out there, Iris. Number 1? Gotcha. Yeah, it's easy to misunderstand a single sentence without. I do it all the time. Yeah. Okay, so number 3. And this one is $10. It's a little cleaner. You can actually see into this one. And it's again kind of like sapphires, got some fracture filling. I hope. Because if not, I'm letting a a much more expensive rock go for $10. This one is 20, and it is extremely clean to the point where it's actually got some brilliance to it. And number 5. Gonna say $8 on this one because I can. All right. Number 6. A ring I made. This ring is made using sunstone, andesite labradorite. I don't know where it originates from. I doubt it's from Oregon. I just know it's a very, very pretty rock. In a sterling silver ring, a fairly wide band. I think it's about a size 9 or a size 10. 5 is nice color. Nice. Yes. Or I always call it andesite labradorite because that's what I always see it marketed as. The only time I see like faceted sunstone being sold as sunstone is when it's like Oregon. And this one's $120. It's a size 9.5. I probably could get that resized. Yeah, I can resize that. That wouldn't be too hard. We have another ruby here. This one is 20. Same kind of deal. It's fracture filled. I was sad when I found the line in it because I was really hoping this one wasn't gonna be. I was gonna make something like just gold and diamonds around it, but that's a really pretty one for $20. Last but not least, for the rubies, we got this one here, and it is $8. It's you're just thick corundum that has all sorts of inclusions. I don't even know why they try to fracture fill those. There's no point, but they do. I assume it's fracture filled because most of them are. All right. Next, I have this garnet. Now, the price I have on the bottom of this is $100. Might be a little steep. Might need to revisit that. But it is not a small garnet. Actually, this came out of one of my boxes. And by boxes, I mean it came out of one of these. I wanted to have something really, some of my nicer stones to show off today. Hence that one sapphire and this garnet, and there's a spessartine on here as well that I'll get to. It's kind of an oranger color though. Garnet's a really beautiful birthstone. It really is. I'll knock 10% off that price and knock it down to 90 if somebody wants that one. Next, I have some, they call it red zircon, but I think it's a little more like brown, personally. That's just the bloodstone. Are ya? This one is 7. I understand, Chris. $90. The price is $90. Chris, how long will it take to get for you to know an answer on that by out of curiosity? I don't know that I can put a claim on it that long without it being uncertain. Now, with that said, if you know for a fact you can snag it, I don't mind like hell. It's a good week when I get my invoices out by Monday. Okay. I'll have it on the board. If it's still here, I'll let you know. I got others. I got some that aren't quite as big, but they're also like, you know, half the size and a quarter of the a third of the price type thing. See, and this one is also $7. I like that's pretty. These zircons, like champagne diamonds, are actually shocking, or cognac diamonds are shockingly popular. And I still say these beat the tar off of them, except for instead of paying like $300-400, you're only spending $7. So this one isn't red; it's pink. This is the first like legitimate ring that I made in gold. I do believe it's 10 karat gold. Yeah, well, I've got it marked 10K. It's probably closer to 12. I've got a testing kit. I should do a test and see if it can pass 14. It's got two 10-point diamonds on it. Actually, I think they're closer to 12 point, and a 1 carat pink spinel. Set in 10 karat gold. Fairly stable ring, or sturdy ring. We'll do 700 on that one. I love spinel too. Spinel is so beautiful. Speaking of spinel, I've got a few on the bottom row. We'll get there here in a few. Next, I have a small piece of fire agate that I welcome back. And I actually polished this piece of fire agate. A little small piece for 18. If it doesn't sell, I'll probably make it into a ring or something. Negative 227. Wow. Ah. Next, I have another kind of big one. So, spessartine garnet, often called mandarin garnet because of its orange color. This has a little more saturated, closer to the red color. And I have 75 on this stone. Let's see here. What's this next one? It's got a little more bracelet in than I like. You know, this next one's going in the giveaway. See, that's definitely a 7. Nice desert sunset. It's a good description. I know what you mean there, too. So this is also a garnet. It's $7. I know I've got a bit more garnet behind me somewhere. Actually, I think that's a 6. That's a 6. And then one more garnet. This one is 4. And then I'll move into the spinels. After I show off a garnet ring that I made. A garnet and diamond ring. So I have no idea who either of those people are. But good for them. May they find happiness. Oh, wait. One of them is a Marvel, plays a Spider-Man. No, I don't know. I'm probably wrong. So up top, we have a garnet in round brilliant, and then I have champagne and cognac diamonds, and then white diamonds. Okay, I actually was correct on that. Shocking. And this ring I'm asking 400 for. Alrighty. Now for the spinels. This one might be the quickest of the bunch. It's got a almost orange color to it. Well, the camera's making that look a little darker. It also has fairly good brilliance. Oh, Johnny, okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure that I agree with how they ended that movie. Most of it they did pretty damn good with, though. Enjoy your lunch, Lisa. And this spinel is 20. I think it's the most expensive of the ones that I have. 15, 16. Oh, I'm wrong. These ones are a bit bigger, though. No, I'm right. It's not the most expensive, but it's going to tie with them now. Hi. So now, pink spinel 1 or 2. This one is $15. This one is 16. It's more of a wine purplish red. And then the next two are $20 a piece. And I just discounted them both a bit. Fruit sounds really good right now to me. And this one is also 20, and it's more of a purplish gray. Kind of an interesting stone for sure. And last but not least on the jewelry for this particular set is a one-of-a-kind ring that I made. I might make another one like it someday, but no two of these will ever turn out the same. It's just the nature of them. So this is moissanite, champagne diamonds, yellow diamonds, and yeah. So you can see like there's even diamonds on the bottom, which I left a little spot here for a sizing if needed. Although I'll have to get stupidly inventive about it. I don't know if sizing is a great idea with this ring. We got champagne diamonds. The yellow you're seeing is 10 karat gold. It might be 14K, but I'm going to say 10 karat just because 14 does pass as 10 karat. 10 does not pass as 14. So I say it's 10. I'm at least being honest either way. Got some champagne diamonds up top and a beautiful morganite. And this ring I am asking $400 for. It is a size 7, roughly speaking. See here. Good as an opal. Now, right, I've got a small selection of opal to show off. Some Australian rough, some Mexican rough, and some Ethiopian cabs. And I'll also discount just kind of on the fly because I was told the prices changed, so and in our favor, which is good, or at least on the rough. I guess I'll throw an Australian cab on there too while I'm at it. Then for jewelry, let's see here. There. Just gotta show them off. Alrighty. Let's see here. Knock 20 off that right now. Start with money. Mental math sucks. Okay. Thank you for your patience there. So, piece of rough number 1. And this one is $38. And this is Australian white opal. So that one's 38. Weighing about 5.8 carats, I guess. This one's 11. It's really hard to show the color on the rough. This one is $70. Yeah, that's about right. Mental math didn't fail me completely. Number 3 is 8.6 carats, and it's $60. And come on, please, just kind of show. No, it kind of shows the crazy amount of red, and like it's got some serious flash to it. And this piece of Australian opal is 60. Okay, Joseph. Have fun, buddy. Next is the Mexican fire opal. Actually, Joseph, that piece that you were asking me about is this one, which it's 55. No, it ain't. I lied. I'm wrong. What the fuck was that? I'm wrong. I need to do a much closer look at this piece. What the hell did I just see? So this one's going to be off the table until I do a much better inspection. But I just saw color. And that told me right there that I'm off on my price. Especially with how red that is. It's Mexican fire opal. Um, I apologize. I don't know how I missed that. Now I'm wondering about this one. How 55 is what it was gonna be, but if there's play of color in it, that just I don't even know, honestly. I'm too new to this material, but I know that that's not exactly common in it. And like in this piece here is 85, like 3 grams or something. It's kind of big. It's not sold. It's off the board. I'll definitely chat with him about it. Well, no, we'll talk about it later. That I'm pulling it. And you're right, you saw it first, so we'll talk about it. If you pass on it, I might end up keeping it. You're right. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't see that until just now either. That's weird. I'll catch up with you too in the next, little bit or day or two on it. I must have been yeah, that's a good point. I have been working myself a little much lately. Let's see. So this is a orange, more of a lighter orange color Mexican jelly. And this one we're doing 50. And I know you wouldn't, Joseph. Like I said, you'll have first call. You'll have even because you called it before the show. I only had it out to show it to you. Um, because you're here right now. I'm trying. I'm trying to get more breaks in, guys. I really am. I just got to keep grinding on this until the base builds up a little more and I'm able to, financially be able to rest a bit. I'm getting closer. I'm getting doing a lot better. Y'all have life has gotten a lot better recently and I appreciate each and every one of you. for it. Mexican jelly opal is? I wasn't aware that Mexican jelly opal can do that. That's good to know. Then again, so can Australian, so I'm kind of at a point where opal just is opal. Because I have a lot of examples of Australian. Oh, that's no fun. That sucks. And I've seen some cracking in it. I have yet to have that happen. No, no, now that you mention it, I guess there's that one cab. I thought it was in my head though. It's a tragedy when that happens, bud. I'm sorry to hear that. I love that there. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not desirable in a cab or something. No, actually, Iris, I don't know enough to actually say for sure. I think it's pretty myself. I might be the only one, but I think that inclusion is really beautiful to see it that way. I have one with color play. It's my own personal cab that I keep in in my stash. Although, I guess I've discovered another with color play of color. Well, there. All right. So another full spectrum 5 carat opal. I have a rhodolite, garnet, a ruby, a yellow sapphire, an emerald, a sapphire, and what is that? An amethyst. Oh no, that top one's a ruby and then an orange sapphire, and then a bunch of diamonds that in there. And this, wait, five? Oh, number five. $45. I think it's beautiful too. I really do. Just the way it broke there. I almost just like it as a specimen like that. That natural break is so pretty. You want this one, Rosie? Or are you just admiring that pretty specimen look to it? I know no one is gonna want to get this one. It's okay. Admiring, but I want everything. I feel that. So then my wrapping is all done in 14 karat gold. And I did not go light on the gold either. This is a statement piece. I don't even know what it's quite saying. I mean, it's saying quite a lot. Ah, that makes sense. And silver's getting stupid. I'm struggling to pick up silver for a fair price right now. If anyone ever is interested in this piece, let me know. Um, it's gonna set back a few thousand. We can make a negotiation on it. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful Ethiopian opal. All right, next line. I've got this piece of it's it's Mexican material, but it's white. It's not that orangey red color. And this one I've got for $32. And then that big behemoth for 85. And it's weird. It's clearish, but then it's got some spots that are like a little more saturated and less transparent. I don't know, an interesting piece for sure. And I took off a lot of the excessive BS that was just weight that wasn't usable. Alrighty. Now moving on to the Ethiopian cabs. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show the Australian cab, which is $5. Little Australian opal cabochon. $5. Number 11, Ethiopian. It's a $20 cab. That's $20. All right. So the chain isn't really included with this one. I just had it on a chain for display purposes a while back. This is an Australian black opal. Lightning Ridge. $5 for this one? You mean? It's 5. Claim that? Got you, Rosie. Gotcha. All right. So, Lightning Ridge opal. We got Savorite garnets, a sapphire, and then diamonds set into 14 karat gold. Now, the pendant by itself would be $950. The chain would be another like 200, or I don't know, 150, 200, give or take. You'd probably want a yellow gold chain. I can get them. Find one to suit people if they want. I can go down to the local gold shop and then take pictures while I'm there and like text or email if you can, we can plan for it. That opal, man. Wait, 950. This isn't that piece. Oh, one-time special offer. I'm like 99% sure that price won't be heard again, but I already said it. I'm afraid to go look at my Etsy. Alrighty, and I think the rest of these are $20 cabs. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal today. I feel like that's $500 minimum cheaper than what I've got it listed on Etsy for. I could be wrong. I'm kind of annoyed. Stopped caring about my Etsy. I need to get better about that. Let's see, that one's 20. Claim 11. Chris, thank you. Oh, and that was also. Wait, what? Did you mix up your did you mix up your I can only see it. Claim 11. Claim 11. 11. Claim. Why is it not claim? Oh, crap. Alt tab. I'm sorry. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Chris. Oh, well, away we go. Showing number 14. Number 15. Yeah, no crud. I might not get to the auctions point in time today. About 20 minutes left. Like, I don't know if I'll make it to my auction section. We got 17. Then we'll show off this pendant again real quick. So I did a free form on that sapphire, and I faceted those sapphires. I didn't mess with the tourmaline specimen because it was just perfect the way it was. And then I faceted that sapphire. They're all Montana sapphires. And then there's that Australian white opal or precious opal that I picked up and it was bigger, but it had a crack in it. So I recut it and polished it. We're going to do a cash now price for today on this piece of $950. It's got a lot of silver too. Ready. Got 19. Mostly some green pin fire in that one. 20. That's pretty color. And 22. And then, last but not least, 23. Thank you again for all the thumbs ups today, by the way, everyone. I really appreciate that. All right. I'm going to clear the board. I don't know. I think I'll show off a few rings, but then got like 10 minutes left. If I'm going to stay on my plan, which right now I should. So I think I will show off a couple rings and then do the giveaway. I'm gonna put that stack. So this is blue sapphires. One of the rings that I make. The designs I can actually manage to reproduce half decently. And this is 100. Put it on number 1 for a moment. Let's see here. And then I got a couple of these. They are also they're going to be 120. They're going to be a little bit more because of the extra stones. So this is an amethyst, and wait, no. Oh, this is the wrong one for the. Oh well. Blue topaz and green sapphire. That's 120. I have peridot and your like single A grade tanzanite. This one's $100. Do an ultrasonic. Peridot and tanzanite just it came together so well as a beautiful little pastel. And then I have a tanzanite and amethyst, kind of the same thing, where I went pastel with it. Huh. Son of a bitch. I have to reset a tanzanite in that one. Oh well. Oh, I don't know. I guess I've got that peridot and green sapphire one. It's a really pretty one ring. Size 7. This one's 300. They take a little bit more work. Yeah, they take a lot more work. Got the one I showed the other week. It's sitting at 600 right now. Doing the math on the diamonds and the Montana Sapphire that I cut. It's kind of a cool ring. I cut the sapphire myself. See that natural hexagon flare to it. Then I made a ring out of it in sterling silver and some diamonds. Fairly sturdy ring too. Another Montana Sapphire ring I did the sapphire on and then made a ring out of. This one's gonna be 150. Actually, someone wants to pick it up today, $100. Then I have an amethyst ring for 100. We'll show off today. Well, and a chrome diopside. Get that in here a second. Amethyst. Aquamarine spoon ring with blue diamonds. They're definitely color enhanced. And this one is, I'll do $100 on it today. And then a chrome diopside and aquamarine ring. This one's going to be 150. All of them are kind of discounted still. On that last one, let's say about size 7. No, that's a size 9. I could probably size that though, Will. Wait, on this spoon ring or the amethyst ring? Because the amethyst one is a size 7.5. Okay. And this one is aquamarine and chrome diopside. This one turned out super pretty. Will, you popped back in the last couple minutes again. I hope you're having a good day, buddy. I know you're super busy. Oh, you have? Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. It's like a size 5 though, unfortunately. I might be able to size that even with the tanzanite in it. Maybe not. Probably have to take that tanzanite out just to be safe. Yeah, I'd like to start playing around with more of these designs, but they are a lot of work to do by hand. All right. Oh, we hit 4 o'clock. Looks like it's time to do a giveaway. I have 12 people on this list for the giveaway today. Clear this up real quick and then bring out the you're all good. It's a night, it's summer. I'm not surprised. It's been a little slower the last couple of weeks. There's a lot people got going on. Nice weather. Heck, I want to make it to the river today for a few. So, we have ourselves a giveaway. To do. I have 12 names on a list next to me. Better bring up my 12 is a good number. You know why 12 is a good number? Because of dice rolls. That's why. Do ourselves a giveaway, and then I'm gonna get myself to work. I'm gonna try to eat something. My stomach is not happy at the moment. So, oh dear, infinite screen. Alrighty, we have a 12-sided dice and some names on a list, and I'm gonna click the roll button and find out who gets lucky today. So, let's see here. Got people here. Cool. Heard the giveaway. Let's roll this dice then. Boom. Hey, Ken. Ken. Ken, you here, Ken? Ken, you just won the giveaway, Ken. Congratulations. Can you, I've got your email. Iris, you're lagging a little bit. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me on this beautiful day. I'll get myself to work and to food. Hopefully, I will see you guys again in the next one. Start working on or not a live stream, a couple of videos. Ken, I will. I'm like 90% sure I've got a way to contact you. If I know. I'm just trying to remember how I was doing so, but text. Can I gift to Chris? Yeah, you can gift it to Chris if you want to. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You're all right, Iris. That's super kind. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I'll drop that in Chris's box. I really appreciate that. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, and we will catch you next time. Until then, rocking on. Thanks again for hanging out. All right, I better let that cat out.